When I think of the last 25 years, I think of the people that come through this church.
Think about the people that I met from different fellowship, different congregation.
I think longevity and unity.
I think about a lot of people that give me the love and then teach me a lot of things.
I thank God to lead us all the way.
I think of God's grace in the midst of our failure.
We make mistakes, but God always forgives us. God always leads us.
We're still here by the grace of God. Back in Houston Chinese Church, all the key leaders of the church, about 80 people, gathered together to pray for the future of the church and pray for a vision from God. That meeting is the starting of this vision to start a church at Fort Bend. They pray about who should go, and then they commissioned me to lead this effort. I was very excited about the church planting in this area. At the same time, I was young and we don't know anything. We don't know how to start a church or what it is the actual challenges or situation in this area, but it's just a passion, a heart to reach out to the people here and to start this church together. It come together rather quickly. In '96, we organized and commissioned the staff, the lead staff, to do this. And then we formed a startup team of people who were interested. And quickly, we also identified a piece of land. So by the end of '96, we secured a piece of land. Then the staff come along very quickly. I was just amazed at how God is in the middle of this whole church planting project. He leads in the front, and then he guides every step of the way. He draws people together in his own way. It just comes together amazingly by the grace of God. At the beginning of the church, we want to be God-centered. We need to have God in the middle. And then we value unity. We're very diverse people from a different background, speak different kind of dialect or languages. We believe that if you're united, people will know that we come from God.
I think starting with day one, the pastoral team did an excellent job teaching us, what is the importance of unity.
A lot of times I think for myself, I see it as 3 different churches, but in actuality, it's 3 different congregations just all within the same church. And so it's unique and it's special seeing how these 3 different bodies all, even though they're all so different, how they come together as one church and one body to make decisions for the future of the church and to see the growth in accommodating and also just being able to work together with so many different groups.
We see that we all have the same mission, and also we work together towards that mission.
Even we are from different language, different hometown, different culture, background, we all come together. We try work together in one vision. We all know we have different way doing it, but we try to accomplish the same goal.
It's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. I've been a lot of long meetings. The elders and deacons meeting supposed to end at 11:30. 1:30, we're still in the room, and we don't have any lunch, but we're still discussing, try to come up with good decisions, So it's a learning process. But also, I think humble before God, ask for God's guidance. Prayer is extremely important.
We have this vision of have a multi-ethnic church, diversify, including different race in our midst. And we study Fort Bend County. Fort Bend County is one of the most ethnic diverse county in the nation. There is no majority race in this county. We dream of this church to reflect the community, to people we serve, to be a multi-ethnic church. So for 10 years, we give all that we have to reach out to different race. But then we're not successful. We're not successful. We're not giving up this vision of a multi-ethnic, but we realize it's not going to happen now. But our core value is we committed to diversity. That within the Chinese community, we are still a very diverse congregation. People coming from 27 countries, even though they're all Chinese. They come from different backgrounds, mainland China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, the American-born Chinese, and then we have all kind of people come from different culture that join the church. So we are a multicultural church. We're also a multilingual, Mandarin, Cantonese, and English. We're also a multi-generation congregation. Diversity is who we are, and we come together united to serve the community.
I remember that we come together is when the Harvey happens. A lot of people got stranded or their home was lost because to the flooding. But then I remember we were all working together to help other people, other neighbors, not just the brother sister, but the people within the community in need.
During the winter storm, when we still had power at the church and a lot of people around here didn't, they opened up the church to allow people to be able to come in and stay warm and have a place to sleep. When we showed up with our care center and with Access Health and with the food fair, and it happening not just amongst church members or church goers, but also amongst the pastoral staff and leadership, and seeing all of them show up for these.
We see the needs of the community, so we see people come together to the church, go and serve the community, rebuild their houses, clean their houses, and then come to serve the people. And we see during the pandemic, people need food, and we see people come together to serve the community in our food fair. We may be very different from each other, but that unity is the commitment to you that I believe in you, I trust you, and then I want to serve with you.
What I hope for the next 25 years is that we can raise the next generation to build up more younger leaders to lead the church.
I want us to be a church that shows up and that genuinely loves those within the church and around the church and our community as if they are our own.
That we're able to serve together and to reach out to the community that God has put us in. It's exciting to see the possibility and what God has planned for this church in the next 25 years.